There's a big fish. Big fish, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel here. I'm gonna get out today, is Sunday, gonna try to, or junk fishing, whatever you wanna call it. Just not doing anything special, just throwing lures, what we think they're gonna hit on. It's been raining since about 3 a.m., just stopped, so it's a little after 10:30 right now. So we're gonna try to see if this cold front we got moved in. It was like 92 yesterday and it's currently 67 degrees. So pretty big drop, but we're at a little city pond here. This pond was overgrown with moss and lily pads, and it's got a lot of hydrilla, but you couldn't fish it until last week. I'll throw up some video of them cleaning it and everything so you can kind of get an idea. But hang in there with us, man. Let's see if we can catch some fish today and just enjoy a nice peaceful Sunday. Alright guys, so what you're seeing here is this is the clips of the city cleaning this pond. I'm a couple of days late on catching it on video. As you can see in the pond, they've cleared probably 3/4 of it so far when I was taking this video, but I was able to get them unloading off the trailer. At first it looked like it was just a pontoon boat and I was wondering how they were going to get in the water, but as you're coming off the trailer, you can see it's like a tank. It's got tracks on it. It's a pontoon with tracks, and it's got a bucket loader on the front, and where he's sitting is counterweighted. It slides back and forth. So we'll see him get in the water here. So here it is in the water. It's like a big paddle wheel boat. And you see him where he's sitting dead center on it, so it's keeping it flat. And then as he's scooping the stuff, and you can see how bad this pond was covered, that was over the entire pond. So it's slid up, the seat slid up front for the weight to get the bucket down. Then he slides back, gets it up in the water, and then shoves it up. You can see in the background there a couple piles that they've already pushed up onto the bank. They came back a couple days later after he finished cleaning the water with just a big dozer and scooped up all the stuff. So this, I just wanted to throw that out there so everybody could see the shape this pond was in and that the city cleaned it, so everything looks good. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, we're here at the water's edge. A little late in the morning, but with this overcast and weather and everything, I'm going to start with the Whopper Plopper. This is a 130. So, matter of fact, this is the very first Whopper Plopper I ever bought. So, see if we can get something rolling in on it. I don't know if they're going to be fired up today. They could be really, really fired up in this pond since it was had a lot of commotion on it for the last 4 or 5 days with them cleaning it. Water's getting back to normal after the rain. So I don't know. I know they took out 99% of all the vegetation that was on the top here, so they're going to be scattered around. So we're going to have to find them. But I'm hoping to get a big blow up here. There's some nice fish in here. Biggest I've caught out of this pond's been just shy of 8 pounds. I've caught numerous 4, 5, 6 pounders. So it's got some massive catfish in it, big crappie, big bluegill, big hybrids, hybrid bluegill I should say, green sunfish bluegill hybrids. So we're gonna just play around out here. Like I said, it's no real rhyme or reason for the video today. Just wanted to get out and try to get a video in. In front of this fountain, there's a lot of hydrilla underwater. So, and there's a big patch out here by this fountain, so see if I can get one to come up out of it and either wake on or blow up on this top water. What's crazy is I mentioned that the biggest one I caught out of here was almost 8 pounds. It was caught on this very same Whopper Plopper about 2 years ago. Alright, let's throw the chatterbait. And for the chatterbait, it's just a Z-Man Original chatterbait. I've got a big bite 4-inch grub, curly tail grub on it as a trailer with the tail dipped in Spike It chartreuse. Seems to work really well in this muddy or dark water. Just letting it sink down, run it over the top of all that hydrilla that's submerged. I think it's going to be kind of a slow day with all this rain we've got. We got a lot of rain. It rained for 5 or 6 hours. It's supposed to get more later today. All right, rattle trap, lipless. We got cotton cordell and gold. Gold works real well in this opaque type water. Oop, a little too hard with the braid. Thing with this and this, throwing this lipless in this pond, I'm gonna have to keep the rod tip up pretty high. I can't let it go deep. Like I said, I think they're part deep. There's one. Feels like a decent fish. Nah, it's a little one. It's a little dink. She swiped at it, got her in the side of the face. That's why it felt bigger. I got her in the mouth too, but there she is. Alright. Alright, gotta get the pliers. Get the pliers out, because these little ones will put a hook in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. But we'll take that. A little pounder. Not anything special here. So, but all right, let's keep this momentum going. Cast with this one. Then I got a swim bait, a slow sink, a 6 cents trace slow sink. We're gonna run through here and see if maybe get one to come up and pop it, thinking it's a bluegill swimming. Here's the swim bait. I love this from 6 cents. It's the slow sink, so it runs actually almost like a wake bait unless you let it really sink. But it's a spawning bluegill is the color. And man, I've had some monsters blow up on this thing. So I'm just gonna kind of wake it is what I'm doing, just subsurface. Not very deep because of all the grass, but I'll do a couple throws like this, and then we'll let it sink and we'll just swim it. There's a big fish. Big fish, guys. Big fish. Oh, Lord. Smashed that trace. It smashed it. That is a huge fish. That is a friggin' monster, guys. This may have break my personal best for this pond. I get a scale in the truck. Alright, let's get her over to the truck and get a weight on her. Whew. Alright, guys. But look at the mouth on that thing. Get the scale zeroed. Yeah, she doesn't even break 6. So, looks like 530, but boy, during the spawn, that is my 5'3". Yeah, she looks a lot bigger. All right, guys, we're gonna get a measurement on her as well. I think my scale's off here. I really think the scale is off. No, that's about right, 22.5 inches. Yeah. Yeah, she's got that summer body still. Right off the fountain, I was throwing a swim bait, a big hard body swim bait. All right, let's get her back in the water. You ready? All right, here she goes. All right, guys, we got her let go. Did some talking to some other fellow fishermen here, but out here gonna try to see if we can get another one on this swim bait. But she killed that damn thing. I got hydrilla on it. Let it sink too far. But it's exactly like what I was saying. Trying to get something to come up out of that hydrilla, and I was just slowly reeling. I wasn't pausing or anything, and she just absolutely hammered that damn thing. I'll take it though. 5'3", 5'3" with the summer body. You know, we're just now getting into the fall with them really beefing up. So another couple months and into the spring, she's gonna be 7-8 pounds. Just looking at the head she had on her. Boy, that hydrilla. Man, oh man, oh man, my heart is racing. And I knew she was big whenever I set the hook on her because she rolled. And I could see how big she was. But that's why we're using braid. Boy, something just tapped the hell out of it. I mean, just tapped it. Okay, we may not switch up much. We may have found the sauce for them here. That wasn't a big one, but because it just tapped it. But that's the thing with swim baits, guys. You may not get a whole lot of bites on them, but the ones you do are typically big fish if you're fishing in an area with big fish. I haven't been fishing them but for about a year or so, but because they're expensive. But the 6 cents being $34 or so last time I bought one, it's well worth the money. Hey guys, make sure, if y'all will please, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also check out my Instagram page. It's Infinity Outdoors TX as well. I'm gonna start using it a little bit more. But let's get back out here, get some action going. There was a hit right off the bat. Just slapped it. Good way to spend a Sunday morning, man. Out here catching fish, enjoying life, enjoying the great outdoors that God gave us. So I call it my church. It ain't got to be on a Sunday. There's a good hit. Little fish, but she smacked it. That a little bitty fish, but she hit harder than the big one did. I mean, these are all nice, good-looking, healthy bass. So, I mean, she ain't big, but we'll take her all day long. Yeah, see that hydrilla's starting to die off, turning brown. Move over just a little bit. That's a fish. That's a decent fish too. Looks like it. Oh yeah, he's hiding down in that hydrilla. You can tell by the color. Dark like that. So, not a bad one. A little 1.5 pounder. All right, let's throw back out there. They're definitely liking this lipless for sure. See if we can get a bigger one on it. And all I'm doing is bombing, letting it sink for a second or two. And then just reeling her in. All right, so we're gonna walk over her. See, this whole end down here was a full-blown lily pad patch. And they ripped most of them out whenever I cleaned it earlier in the week. I mean, you see the tracks of the dozers picking up all the crap. But like I said, I'll post up I got a clip of them out on the machine they use to skim the top of the water and get all the shit out of it. Sorry, I'll post up a video of the machine they use to skim the top and get all the moss and all this grass. I don't know what it's technically called. I call it dollar weed, but you can see it down here. They didn't get it all out. That stuff needs to come out because it's just going to grow back. There's some good fish in here too. Oh! No! Big ass fish. Alright guys, just missed a good fish on the swim bait. Tried to set the hook a little too early on her. I had my other 2 rods under my arm, so I couldn't really do much. Huh? Yeah. It looks like it washed up in the flood. Alright guys, we're slowly walking out of here. They ain't biting real heavy over here. We may be done with the video. Unless they fire up here real quick. There we go. On the swim bait, y'all. She hammered it. That's a decent fish too. Alright, she's a little short, stubby one. She probably weighs a little over 2 pounds. But got the length of a 1 pounder. She's heavy. Got a belly on her. There we go. Alright guys, we're gonna finish fishing our way out of here. Alright, hey guys, back home here. Called it quits. It looks like the bite slowed way down. Probably going to go out later this afternoon, maybe make a different video. But hey, just want to say, hey, appreciate you watching the video. Please like and share it. Hit the notification button, all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel for me if you will. If I can get the subscriber base built up, we'll get a lot more videos coming out, some do-it-yourself stuff and bank fishing, boat fishing, all that good stuff. So do appreciate it. That's it for this video. So remember, there's a reason they call it fishing and not catching. God bless y'all.